Tonight is truly special as I sit beside the legendary, multi-Grammy Award-winning Mr. Bad Bobby Rush. He's not just a blues artist, he is living history. He is an icon, an entertainer, a storyteller, a cultural bridge between generations of Black Southern music. For decades, he has carried the spirit of Mississippi blues across the world while remaining deeply connected to the people and communities that gave the music life. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the legendary Bobby Rush.
Thank you for having me here.
You know, I had some questions prepared, but when you're sitting next to a legend, there are certain things you just have to ask. You've been doing this for decades.
Yeah, I guess you can call it a decade if you call it 75 years.
I mean, that's incredible. That's incredible that you're still able to do it. And you've seen a lot and you've experienced a lot.
I'm still doing what I'm doing. This is my 449 record.
Wow.
You know, and I've been recording since 1951, and yeah, I'm still recording. And just got through last week doing about 17, 18 songs with Kenny Wayne Shepherd for the second time with him. And my first time doing a joint kind of a thing with someone. I did some guest thing. Someone did some guest thing with me, like Buddy Guy, Muddy Waters, Howlin' Wolf, all the guys like that. But this is the first time I went in and do 50-50, like I'm doing with Kenny Wayne Shepherd. You know, I did that because I wanted to set a trend for the world to go by. Because as a whole, we are here in Mississippi, and everybody think Mississippi is something less than something else. Right. And I want to set that straight because I was doing the B.B. King opening show for House of Blues 40 years ago. It's a Black guy that was emceeing the show. He was from Newark, New Jersey. He didn't know who I was. He was sitting at the door when I went up to do my show. He said, "You from Mississippi?" I said, "Yeah." He said, "Wow, you good to be from Mississippi." Like Mississippi, something less than something else.
Right.
So this is the place. This is the time. If you don't listen to the blues, because the blues is the mother and the root of all music. If you don't like the blues, you probably don't like your mama.
That's a pretty bold statement. But I agree. Now,
we're going to make some statements here in Mississippi now. Thank God for this state of soul, not just the blues, the music, period.
The music, right. Now, you've seen a lot, and you kind of toss around names that are pretty heavy, like they're just next door neighbors. But it's because of your experience.
Because I'm so old. Because I'm so old. When you've been doing, I remember B.B. King and Muddy Waters and Howlin' Wolf. Now, they was really old when I met them. They was like 25 years old.
Wow.
I was like 16 or 17.
Right.
And I thought it was old. I remember I went to B.B. King's birthday party when he was 27 years old. And I forgot to go to his birthday party. At 10:30, I said, "Oh, it's time. Ooh, it's late." So enough, when I went there, the party was over. So Muddy Waters was back in the back. He said, "Come on back in the back. The door is closed. I got a lot of ladies here want to meet you." That's what I want to do. And I went up there, and he had all them ladies up there, and there was about 20 of them that he had to dress up to, you could see everything but Chicago River. And they was kissing me on the jaws. I said, "How old are you?" She said, "I'm 28. The other lady said, "I'm 33. She said, "I'm 35. I sneaked out the back door on Muddy Waters. 35 years old, them old ladies? Are you kidding me?
Your life and experience is just so incredible. And I have to just say that it's an honor to sit beside you and say that I can call you Uncle Bobby.
Yes.
Just tell me, why Mississippi?
You asked me that again so the public can hear this.
Why Mississippi?
Because it's the root of Bobby Rush. I was born in Louisiana, But my great-grandfather was a slave right here in Mississippi. And he had 6 kids. Van Spivey was a white man who had 6 kids by my great-grandmom and 5 kids by his wife in the same house. So on his dying bed, the white kids of the family taking all of my grandmother and the half black or white, whatever you want to call it, children, sisters and brother, took them to Udover, Arkansas and dropped them off at a barn. That's how my dad met my mom in Louisiana, and I was born in Louisiana. But my roots is Mississippi.
Wow. Wow. Incredible stories. Now, you have captured this in a book, and
Yes.
very, very soon you're going to have a documentary coming
Yeah,
out.
it's out now, but we got some old things to do to it, like letting people know that it's here, and it's gonna be great. There's some political things that happened. We couldn't talk about it earlier, but it has something to do with the people who had the power to cut the money off, And I gave you 3 guesses who that was, and the first 2 don't count.
Well, it's just incredible.
Yeah.
I'm just truly honored to be in your presence and to witness such an icon in this industry. And you've impacted not only our city and state, but the world. And we don't take it lightly. You living here, you being a part of our community, and we want to honor you. And with that being said, we are honored to share this moment with a true American music legend. My City Live welcomes Mr. Bad Bobby Rush.
Thank you so much.